everybody. It's your favorite sheep in wolf's clothing, favorite nerd, and today we are looking at Star Wars Black Series Walgreens exclusive Clone Commander Obi Wan. This is not mine. It's on loan to me from Mr. Brian Brink, which is unfortunate for me because I've been trying to find this guy. I can't find him anywhere. That being said, I am fortunate enough to take a look at him. So let's go ahead and start, and you know where we will start, accessories. So he comes with this lightsaber, and it has some black paint on it and some gold paint on it. And then we have the blade that can come apart or in. However, it is warped because it's a thinner piece of plastic and it's a Hasbro material. So that's how that goes. The good news is it does have some function to it. However, you know what I want? A white rod through the center with the blue translucent around it. Anyway, let's show what it can do. The hilt can clip on his belt, which is thoughtful. I wouldn't have thought they would kind of repurpose this enough to kind of make it happen, but good on him for it. And he'll hold it in his holding hand and probably in his trigger finger hand that has no gun as well, but who knows? But he'll hold it. And he comes with one of these, an utterly useless display stand, which I wish they would just do away with. Just give us the ones that they use. Even they don't use their own display stands because they know they're trash. Just give us the ones you use. Enough of this. But to be fair, it does work better than most, and he can actually put both feet on the ground, which is nice, I suppose. So let's talk about the figure. I do feel like the proportions are a little weird on this. I feel like the arms are a little long, and maybe the bottom half of the body is a little short. Maybe the chest is a little long. I'm not sure. Something looks off to me about it, though. It also has the soft goods, which I don't mind so much the inner tunic. The outer tunic seems a little, it's just like a little cheesy. I wish they would use like a heavier cloth. I do like how they have it where it's like, it's, you know, like this is how it's laid in so that when you fold it down, it has like that natural kind of bump out. That's a nice touch. I also really like the face paint they've added. It's a digital paint, but like, I don't think it's Ewan McGregor. I don't know where they got this from. The sculpt is nice. Everything is nice about it. It looks fantastic. The hair, and this isn't my copy, but I don't know what mine will be like if I ever get one, but the hair isn't quite locked in properly. Like it should be lower, if you can see that. So that's a bit of a bummer. But the face sculpt and paint is outstanding. So it's a ball peg attached to a disc hinge because it's the older Clone Trooper mold that they're using as a base. As a result, you get up to there, down to there, and the swivel, so that's not really a problem. It's, you know, you get the articulation, it's just not as clean of a sculpt. Okay, shoulders, disc hinge. The shoulder pad is supposed to go up and over. I'm not going to force it because it'll warp the plastic, but it's supposed to go up and over the chest plate. And then you get the 360. You got a bicep swivel. You have a double hinged elbow, but the articulation range is still pretty limited because of the elbow armor. And then you have a wrist hinge in and out on this side and up and down on the opposite side, which is nice. Single ball peg that works great inside the torso. You get the swivel, you get a good bit over, a good bit back, teapot, etc. Soft belt over top. No issues whatsoever. You then get the T-jointed ball joints for hips. That get you out to there and forward and back to there. And then the thigh swivel and a double hinged knee. And then the ankle tilt up, ankle tilt down, and a rocker. So nuts and bolts wise, the figure works well. The proportions seem a little weird to me. The soft goods aren't perfect, and that's kind of about where I stand with this guy. Kind of the over-under anyway. And just to kind of punish myself with what could be, here's a look at him with the kind of my rest of my clones. Oh, it looks good. One day soon. But I just don't have a lot of Walgreens around me. It's kind of a bummer. Forgive these final thoughts. Something got a little wonky on my memory card for whatever reason during the filming, so I'm redoing them and I just have the kind of pictures to use, but hopefully it'll still work. My negatives for this guy are the proportions. Also that the hair doesn't sit flush on top of the head. I'm not sure if that can be fixed, if you kind of can pop it off there, but probably not. I would imagine in trying to get the hair off of the head that you're going to warp the plastic. And then the soft goods are a little cheesy. Like Hasbro just has kind of taken a lowest common denominator, I feel like, with their Star Wars soft goods recently, which is unfortunate unfortunate because they started off really strong, like with their Vader and stuff. So I would like to see that get on an upswing as well. There's also articulation issues, namely the elbows are limited due to the armor sculpt, and then of course the shoulder pad issue regarding the shoulder articulation. Positives wise though, I can't say enough. I love this head sculpt and I love the paint application on it. It definitely gives you the feel of like the Clone Commander Obi, which is a cool look, something that I wouldn't necessarily have thought was coming. However, if I would have thought about it a little bit, I probably could have guessed. It just wasn't on my radar because I don't ever really think of them working outside of the films, but I wish they would more often. The majority of the articulation works well, so it's a recommend for me. I think you'll be happy enough with it. I just feel like as an exclusive, they could have given him a few more bells and whistles and kind of made him a little bit more interesting and a little bit more rewarding. They could have reworked the arms and stuff. They're going to do clone troopers and stuff in the future. They might as well rework the arms now and then use that reuse for future molds. But that's how I think anyway. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.